What's going on? You guys ready for a fun hockey game? You got your breakfast. None of you all drink like the hard stuff or water. You guys are crazy out here. Yeet yeet. How do y'all feel about the battle of the natural disasters? I don't know. Like, as an Avalanche, hurricanes definitely have to kill more people every year, right? Like, just because hurricanes happen where people live. Mexican Coke, interesting. I don't even know where to buy Mexican Coke around here. We do playback sometimes. It's really hectic today. We have a bunch of Nugget stuff going on too, so we're just keeping it simple with YouTube, but we will have playback in the future more often. Yeah, we're a little busy today. Look, I will give you guys jorts on the next one if you guys donate enough super chats, but you got to donate enough.
Team going head-to-head tonight. This is going to be a terrific matchup for the Avs. Of course, it's Mikko Rantanen coming off a very...
How are we feeling tonight? Do you think the Avs are going to show up big and take down the dub, or is it going to be losing streak city here?
Both from Finland, they know each other well. They played on the same team together. For Mikko Rantanen, he got off the non-scoring snide last game against the Buffalo Sabres, but this player consistently has been so good for the Colorado Avalanche. I'll be fascinated to see what line he is on tonight as far as back with Landeskog and McKinnon. Otto, much smaller player, maybe 5'10", maybe 175 pounds, but he is the leading...
All right, one feeling good and one feeling bad. Two feeling bads.
That is red hot coming into this game. This is going to be a really good hockey game.
On the back end for the Avalanche, Cale Makar, I'm going to say it is the best defenseman in the NHL.
You don't have faith in the Avs' top guns to just hard carry? All right.
Equally important to his club in a different capacity.
And again, we get back to the marquee factor, Cale Makar. Everybody wants to talk about him. Everybody wants to know, what is Cale Makar all about? And then he has been so good for the Colorado Avalanche. 13 games in a row with the points.
All right. There's some more positive takes in the chat. Now we're talking a little bit.
He is just spectacular to watch for the Colorado Avalanche. Then you've got Slavin. Well, Carolina, what are they? They're the #1 defensive club in the National Hockey League. Best goals against average in the league. That's why they're so talented, or their record is so good.
I just don't know.
They may not know the talent.
I don't have a good read on this game. I do expect the Avs the effort to be there. I will say that. I don't think it'll be like the New Jersey game. I think the Avs will be going full bore. They get 2 days off after this too, right? So they got no reason not to leave it all out there.
He's at points in the net always. And every single night, you cannot help but watch Nathan McKinnon, the way that he powers. Right now, he is playing as well as he has played all season long for the Colorado Avalanche.
You might not get 60 minutes out of Makar and Taves, but you can get 30 to 35. So we'll see.
Versus number 2. It's the Avalanche on the road at PNC to take on the Carolina Hurricanes. Foreshadowing the things to come, we'll find out. The puck will drop next, right here on Altitude.
Yeah, it really would be nice for a Mikko game for sure. They could use that.
Ultra and Verizon 5G ultra wideband. It's got amazing video on a crazy fast network. I can film whatever I want.
Premium video on a network up to 10 times faster. Now in many more cities. Buy the Galaxy S22 Ultra on Verizon and get the S22 Plus.
What does it take to be the OG of Colorado pizza? Make great pizza from an original recipe and the freshest ingredients for decades and decades and decades.
I hear you. Like, Risk for injury is definitely up, but they get 2 days off. They get to travel home. Their next game's in Denver. They get to sleep in their own beds without playing a game for 2 nights. They can kind of leave it all out there and be okay.
Giddy up. Right now, get 2.49% APR for 60 months on a new 2022 Camry or RAV4 Hybrid. Visit your local
Ranta is in goal for Carolina, so it is their backup.
Let's go places. Hey, heart disease. Run. Hey, cancer. Hide. Alzheimer's. Take cover. All you nasty viruses and illnesses out there. Look out.
Hey, a 3-point night for Makar would tie him for the Avalanche record for most defensive points in a season, so...
The possibilities are endless.
Mike Shaw Subaru is growing bigger and getting better every day. Hi, I'm Suzanne Shaw. Right now at Mike Shaw Subaru, we're under construction to expand our showroom and better serve our guests for years to come. With our brand new state-of-the-art service facility and our expanded retail showroom, we're building...
Yeah, he played with the Yotes for a couple years, but we'll see. Ranta's a good goalie. If he's hot, he can beat people.
Online at MikeShawSubaru.com.
Yeah, I mean, look, roster roast isn't necessarily about realism, right? It's more about having fun, making up nonsense, and seeing what sticks.
But we did just hit our points bet parlay boost.
Nice to see you, Maddie.
We choose every day. And that's how you do more than just bet. That's how you live your bet life. New customers get risk-free bets up to $2,000.
Colorado Avalanche hockey on altitude is brought to you by King Supers.
All right, let's get this thing going. It's time for puck drop already, Avs.
Avalanche. And by Cigna. Together all the way.
Is that too loud, chat? Do I need to turn the TV down? Doesn't look like it's too loud. Looks like it's fine.
To the National Hockey League. Go head-to-head tonight.
Yep. Once game's going, I'll give you time.
The Avalanche and the Canes. Let's take a look at the starting goalies presented by Holman Automotive. Pete Darcy Kemper gets the goal for the Avs, and T-Raza for Carolina.
A great matchup tonight. They were partners last year in Arizona. Ranta signs a free agent.
They got Buffalo on them. Puck is down. 19, 49, 48, 47, 46. Okay. That was not an ideal start, but the puck didn't go in, so it's fine. From France. It's, I guess this isn't too insane for France, right? It's like midnight there or something. Late, but not crazy.
Started. What about the goaltending? Don't blame the goaltending for last game. We were trash. We did not play well. And the Avalanche, right off the hop, gives their best player, the best opportunity he could have right there. Great big save by Kemper.
Turnaround shot goes up the sun. Then Darcy Kemper got a piece of that. Canes will pick it up. Out to the near side.
1 a.m.? Yeah, so it's late, but game will be over by 4 a.m. You can get a good 4 hours, 5 hours of sleep. Yeah, that was behind Kemper. It didn't go in though, so count it.
What the Avs didn't have last game most was energy. And this is a Carolina club. It's all about energy. 4 lines that play the same. Defensive pairs. Everything is about energy and moving the puck.
Canes is trying to get it ahead. Off the way off the skate. Brought back in now by JC Combo with his shot. It's defended by Slavin.
I know you're gonna hate this take, chat, but Confer's been playing better lately. He's starting to pick up a couple points. He's been effective.
Not sure what reason. Set ahead. Logan O'Connor hustles in. That puck got away from him. Into the near corner. Immediately picked up. Messi right there on the scene. Up the boards it comes. Comper can't keep
Oh, that came out. Yeah.
play, but the Avs will tag up anyway. So there is
Need another time check. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Well, okay. Still 15 because of the icing, but there you go. As a reminder, if I'm ahead, you can just pause the YouTube video until that time check syncs up. If I'm behind, you can pause your TV if you want to. If you don't want to, I totally understand. I would just please no spoilers in the chat. Ooh, McKinnon feeling cute tonight. Oh, Kale, you got to get something better than that on it. All right, so the start was a little bit sketchy, but this is starting to look like we pretty much expected, right? It's going to be fire wagony. The wings are delicious here, by the way. Recommend. I get them all the time.
They just put the puck on net. Remember a couple of years ago at that time the Pepsi Center, we walked Cadre right there. Something we didn't see last
Makar? Yeah, I think he gets 30. I do.
need to set that offensive tone against this very good Carolina club.
Yeah, they were a volume team on the Carolina Hurricanes. They chuck the puck from anywhere in the front of the net. Sometimes they're easy saves, sometimes they have guys in the way as Cameron flips it off.
They're going to need at least one out of the second line tonight, I think. With the defense they're running, they need the forwards to show up.
Take a whack at it. Trying to stand it up as Fox.
Mac with 30, he could do it. I don't know that he will. It's just so many goals that he needs. He's at, what, 16? There's 23 games. It's doable. It's doable. Amen to that, Robert. Who's more likely? I would say Mac. Well, I'd probably put him at about the same mark. I just have confidence that Kale will get there more. Mac could reach 100 without getting 30, to be honest with you. Oh. Okay. Devon got roasted there, but Kemper bailed him out. Kemper finding his feet quickly in this one. That's a good sign for Colorado. I think the Avs have been punching back okay. It's just the defense is, oh, sweet Jesus, EJ. It's just the defense is not trustworthy at all for Colorado, as that play clearly displayed.
Well, Martin is going to get the second of three really good opportunities for this Carolina club as he just walked in around the defenseman and just another big save for Kemper. Martin right there. Good chance, a good read.
True, they are in his skates. Can't deny that.
Carolina has had three, absolutely all by myself in front of the goaltender opportunities.
This is sent me to the number one defensive club in the National Hockey League. That's voted ahead by saves. They only averaging giving up just over 2 goals per
I mean, let's face it. Tonight, the Avs defense's goal is to just get through it, right? Don't make 8 billion mistakes. Keep it to like 7 billion. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. The Avs just need better breakouts than what they're getting right now from McCarr and Taves. This is the pairing that can't get stuck in their own zone because the other two pairings are going to.
They're not even looking and they're throwing in front of the net.
Carolina back ahead. Here's a Avo being collapsed upon. Set up ice by Nico Rantanen. And the Kings take it away again. Niederreiter with a wrist shot is saved by Darcy Kemper. Right now, the Avs need to find another gear. They've got one shot on goal. They've given up 7.
Well, let's compare these two hockey clubs. We got the wins.
Yeah.
Points.
Avs got to stay out of the box tonight.
Carolina
They give up
got the
too
second
many penalties. It's going to hurt them.
percentage, 1-2 goals. The Avalanche clearly have the advantage. Goals against. It's clearly Carolina, but the power plays and specialty teams.
6D is McDermott. So they're essentially going to run 5D. That's just the way it is.
Favor Carolina.
Avs need to wake up their sleeping.
There you go. Always rely on Val and Landy to do some hard work and get a little offensive zone possession going, huh?
Corner taken by Nichushkin. Cycles it off to the captain. Let it stop immediately. Pinned by Stahl. Jordan Stahl. That's the Stahl brother with the base. Dead ahead. Here to the Avalanche zone now. They might need to. Big hit along the boards.
Oh, not good enough, Landy.
Fire saved by Kemper. And that
Just way too casual in the defensive zone. Way too casual.
so right now the Avs just giving up shot after shot.
But that was a perfect Carolina.
It's so the Kadri Nuke Landy line is a we'll see, right? It really is going to depend what they do at the deadline on whether they decide to keep that line together or not. Kemper's fucking balling out, man. Kemper looks insane right now.
Ian Cole, the former Avalanche, stepping in on McDermott and will bear hug him out of the pile. And we'll take a timeout. We've got no score here at PNC Arena, but the Carolina Hurricanes are putting on a clinic. They're throwing that puck to the front of the Avalanche net. Kemper's been huge.
It's the exact type of performance you need out of Kemper on a night like tonight. But Avs got to give him some help here eventually.
Test your skills playing EA Sports NHL 22 and catch all of the content, live streams, and highlights from the entire season. Build your dream squad and hunt and sign up today to compete for your share of $100,000. Register now and get all the details at NHL.com/game.
Therapy gets you from, we're in a rough patch.
Yeah, they just need some offensive zone time at this point.
Find therapy that works for you with Sondermind.
It's still the Eat Fresh Refresh, and Subway's refreshing their Italians. So we're taking this to Italy. Because Subway
Rings
now has-
better. So, like, it depends, right? Like, this is what I always define these two as. If you want dinner, if you want a meal, get the burger. If you want a snack, get the wings. Because the wings are delicious and I love them, but they won't fill you up. The burger will fill you up.
Hockey speaks for a big win. And so is this. With DraftKings Sportsbook, bet $1 on any team and get $150 if they win. Just download the app, sign up with the promo code, bet $1 to win $150, and make it ring with an official sports betting partner of the NHL. The beauty had a gnarly lip sweater and sweet salad under his bucket.
It's time to take a look at the inside edge presented by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks.
Yeah, these have been low-scoring games.
Wings are better with beer. It's true.
They didn't play them last year, so all those numbers get a little bit sort of fuzzy. Before the last 5 games have gone over, Colorado has won 3 or 4 games against Carolina. But this is a different Carolina club. They're improved, and they've especially improved most in net.
That's for sure.
Ugh.
Yeah. February 28th of 2020, right before the pandemic hit.
Come on. The Johnson pair. You need a good shift out of them every once in a while tonight. Not going to be all of them. You need better than that from Loke, too. They had clean possession, and this puck didn't get out.
This, of course, is the second line for Carolina, so you'll see plenty of them throughout
Oh, That's not a good clear. That's off. That's off. That's off. All right. Got a little lucky there, Avs, but it worked. It's nice work by O'Connor. Allows him to get the full change off with the puck in the zone there. Okay. Come on. Get a zone entry here.
More importantly, the Avs haven't seen the front of the net yet. They have not been in that scoring zone once in front of Ranta, where it's been a lot in front of Kemper.
Well, they haven't even been in the offensive zone hardly at all. I mean, they probably get in Peter less than 40 seconds all game long here. And I'm not even exaggerating. I haven't got through McCarr. They haven't set up, haven't gotten the cycle going.
Okay. That looks a little better. That's not interference? Oh, great thought, Mikko. I don't mind that play at all. That's a great play. It just didn't connect. Oh, you got to hit the net there, Kadri. Guess it's not terrible. It went out of play, but that could have rimmed.
And this is a club that last year was right near the top of every single defensive category. But they lose to Tampa Bay 4-1 in round 2. They decide their goaltending just isn't good enough. They signed free agent Freddie Anderson from Toronto, free agent Antti Raanta from Arizona.
That's fine. Like, you'll settle for that outside shot all night. Things are starting to curl back to even a little bit here. Ooh, I like it, Kadri. Raanta did not look great on that save. He made the save, but did not look confident there. There you go. That's a much better defensive possession. And then you fucking ice it. God damn it. The defensive part of the possession was better. Their sticks were much better. You just got to make a better pass than that.
Well, Kadri, there's about 7 minutes between shots for the Colorado Avalanche. But sometimes in a situation like this, you're walking into a really tough situation. Carolina 7-1-1 in their last 9 overall. 10-0-1 at home. And sometimes you just got to weather that storm early.
Oh, we got flying. Oh, we got a hurt Kane here. What happened there? I saw the stick go flying, but... Raanta flashing the leather there a little bit. A little bit. Game's moving quick. I like that. I didn't see. I don't know. I assume it's something like that, but I just saw the stick go flying. I didn't see what hit Kake there.
How good does this look? You cannot get this from a microwave.
Tobala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking.
Browse this week's meals at Tovala.com.
I'm hoping Altitude will give us a replay when they come back from commercial, but I'm not confident that they will. Look, the good news is the Canes have pumped in shots and the Avs have survived. You're not going to sustain that kind of pace across the entire hockey game.
If you bet yes, well then you can blame Darcy Kemper because he is the reason that nobody scored in that first 10 minutes. Carolina had some really good.
They decided to show that the bet instead. So, oh well.
Wait a minute, we haven't seen Carolina. We didn't see them all last year, and now we get to see exactly what they're made of. Now hopefully the game will settle down for the Colorado Avalanche.
Yeah, it's almost like
That's icing. Yeah. All right. These are the ones you'd love to get a decent offensive possession here. Okay, chat. Who do you think, be real here, who wins in a fight? Jared Bednar or Rod Brindamore?
Their last 11, so they've got all kinds of confidence here at home.
Mikko's got to stop doing this shit. He's really got to stop doing that.
And here's an interesting call, Mosh.
They've been calling that on him all year. He's got to stop doing it.
He bumps the defenseman right there. Now, Mika Rampman is just bigger and stronger in that situation, but we know exactly what Mika Rampman was doing. Mika Rampman was doing that just to move the man off the puck and net.
I'm surprised it's this split. I thought it would be all Rod the Bod. Rod is a scary human being. That guy is a monster. All right. If the Avs survive this power play, they win the game. Mark my words. Get out. Good job, Taves. You can't have any complaints about that penalty kill so far. It's been good.
Coach, you see what happened there? The Avalanche attacked the puck at the blue line, and it seemed to throw Carolina off, disrupted things, and the Avs threw it down the ice.
Look, it's just it's an unfortunate truth of the NHL, and I wish it wasn't this way, but it is. Bigger guys get less calls. It's just reality, and Mikko's a bigger guy. Ooh, good little skate block there by Jost. I like it. Got away with one there a little bit. They let that cross crease pass go through, but it didn't connect. This is fine. Keeping to the perimeter like that, you live with it. If they get a redirect in, they get a redirect in. That one didn't go. You know, Jesse had a great point. Buffalo is motivated to beat Jack Eichel tonight. So. Oh, yeah. The frustrating thing about how soft Mikko is playing is that we've seen him play way more physical in the past, and he's just not this year, and that drives me insane. Ah, come on. You had possession there, Berkey. You got to find a teammate. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't hate the play from EJ, but you're out there with the top line. You're not even option 3. You're option 4 on that line to be the shooter. I'd almost rather just see McKinnon take him himself than drop it to EJ there. Okay, you've let a couple go for Carolina now, refs. You got to call one pretty soon here. Okay, they did. Okay, good. That's fine. Ooh, I've never been good at playing the lotto. I'm a nerd. I'm dumb. I'll play it when it gets like up 500 million, and I never hit a single number. So you don't want those from me. I'm a car pog. I'm here for that. I'm always here for my car goals. I hear you. Genuinely, you should never go to the corner cam during live play. The corner cam should be for replays only. When you go to it to live play, it never shows you anything. You're lucky if it's not just the numbers of the referee. It's so dumb that they go to that camera.
When you own a business, you wear a lot of hats. You need a bank that makes it easier.
What do you want from your sportsbook? The best odds?
You're right. Nobody's good at playing the lotto, but some people are lucky, and I'm just not. I've never been a lucky person when it comes to those type of things. I've never won a raffle or any of that stuff in my life. I never win those things.
Live your bet life. Welcome to PointsBet. New customers get risk-free bets up to $2,000.
Yeah, we'll get you synced up when the play starts again here.
Since the start of last season, look at these point totals. We talk about the Avalanche.
What's up, Sasha? Good to see you.
Trophy last year, running away with this year. Are they running away with it? Carolina has been so good that a couple of games less than they played, only 6 points behind the Avalanche. We all know how well the Avalanche have played. Show you how well Carolina has played. But those 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all.
Okay. Play is underway. Time check. 5:47, 46, 45, 44, 43. This is some good, dirty, hard work from Kadri there. Avs get the puck back. And now you're set up. All right. Do something here. Oh. A little too fast and loose there, Landy. You never really had control of that one, but that's a good chance. This should be a momentum builder for the Avs, right? Oh, that's so cute from Mac, and Landy just didn't finish it very well.
Yeah, that anytime you're number one in the penalty kill, you're an aggressive group because you're a confident group. You've been successful, but the Avalanche had 2.
I don't think they need a goal here. They just need good momentum. The rest of this power play, if it's quality offense, that's all they need. Goal would be great, obviously, but... Wow, Carolina really plays their off forward super high. The Avs should be looking for that seam pass with the way Carolina is playing this PK. Did I tell you there's a look for the seam pass, or did I tell you? Mac had to, it was Kale who had to settle it, unfortunately, but...
Look where McCarr is. Now, we haven't often seen McCarr in that spot. Have they changed things a little bit? Here's a look at Makar on the far side. And he was going far side top shelf. He just missed his spot.
Gathering stood up, Avs won it again. Kale straight away. All the way to the point, threw it off.
Need better than that, Kale. All right, what's Unit 2 got? Let's see. Oh, they're going to keep him out there. Av's going to be tired at the end of the night, that's for sure. Mac gets hacked there, and they won't call it because it's on a power play, of course.
He wanted a penalty there, Mose. McKinnon wanted a hooking penalty on the hands right there.
Yeah, when that blade gets on the hands, Pete, you know as well as I do, they usually call that. Here's the last gasp for the Avs on the power play. Burakovsky right up the middle.
Berkey, you had him, man. All you have to do is get that puck in. Don't hate it still. First unit got some momentum going the right way for Colorado there.
That was certainly not the least effective power play that Carolina's seen.
That was off. Ooh, good stick. Good stick. Come on, Val. Don't drop that. Val, buddy, trust your hands. I know it's insane of me to say that, but yeah, you're not going to get that call after Matt gets hacked on the hands. Come on now. Oh, way off. Way off. Darren Helm was 7 feet offsides.
The Avalanche have just stepped it up just enough. With the patience right there. Watch out. Go to the Emmy. Works it into the
I am shocked they didn't call a penalty on Ryan Murray there.
to the far side, Obey Kubel. Crowd here at PNC. Very, very active and vocal tonight. You love to see that too, Pete, because there was a time, of course, when the Canes were on the rebuild that fans weren't quite this happy, quite this excited, and the building was not full like it is tonight.
Man, I can't believe how many of this came dressed in referees.
Fuck.
It's amazing.
It really is. That's an icy cold.
Avs just got to make it work with the forwards right now. The bottom 4D is not going to give you anything in this hockey game.
Not with how the team started, necessarily, but how the team ramped it up and it started to match the speed and intensity of this Carolina club.
Absolutely. Into the corner. Sends the boards by Murray. Chopped ahead. Canes get their first with Cole. Stood up there by O'Connor. Switched to Evan O'Connor. David got back down by Cole. Rudo Weiss. Here come the Carolina Hurricanes. Led by Troy Jack as he comes to the end. Centering pass deflected away. Canes will pick it up.
Just a little discombobulated in the defensive zone. It's not even bad. It's just a little bit off, right? That's fine. You give him that shot all night. All night you're happy to give him that.
Broken up by the and then sent in by Rudo at the empty of 5. First skaters on the ice.
But notice what you just said. Easy save by Kemper. That's not what you were saying in the first 7-8 minutes of this game.
Exactly. He made some brilliant saves. That Svechnikov could be an ice.
Oh, they gave him the icing there? Wow.
Again, Peters, you were talking about. Incredibly blind.
That was close.
As well they should be 100%.
Well, I think he's Svechnikov. He is it's so young to be so good and so important in a franchise. I mean, it is amazing. These young kids come in, they step into the line. He's been in the league now, Mose? You were saying 4 years?
4 years.
Fourth year? What is he, 21, 22 years
He's
old?
21 years old, yeah. And he came in as a young player.
Okay. Survive another 70 seconds to get out of this period 0-0, and I think you're pretty happy as the Avs. I disagree, Mosier. Rantanen doesn't seem to play very well when he's angry. Wow. Kemper looks totally unprepared for that, but he stopped it. I don't... Ooh, that was really close. Tonight is the night for Mac to be pulling up. Tonight is the night for Mac to take a dude on and just beat him himself, I think. There's nothing dumb here, and you're fine. Okay, that's fine. What up, Merch? Living the dream out here. Yeah, go ahead. Look, first 10 minutes of that period were a hot disaster, right? But the second 10 were fine, and the Avs escaped without damage. That's pretty decent. That's the type of period you say you survived, and you go into the second period and push back, right?
Between the Avalanche and the Hurricanes, and you're watching Colorado Avalanche hockey on altitude. Coming up after the break, stay tuned. You've got highlights, interviews, and much, much more on the Intermission Report. Kyle and Riker are standing by.
3, 2, 1, like the lamp! Beauty snipe, bud. Let's get him on tape this time.
Mountain Time, proud partner of the Colorado Avalanche and players at other levels.
Verizon Unlimited is going ultra, so you get more than ever with 5G ultra wideband.
Got all sorts of merch going on over there.
This is just the free shit.
Buy one Samsung Galaxy,
Ranch
get
right
another
here.
Honor.
Ooh, nice.
It's our best plan ever.
Avs hat.
It's going ultra.
The good stuff.
Figure it's a big game, should give away good stuff.
There you go. Giveaways at the bar chat. You're missing out. Yeah, of course they're getting caved on fancies. They got dunked on for the first 10 minutes of the game, but they survived, right?
And so is this. With DraftKings Sportsbook, bet $1 on any team and get $150 if they win. Just download the app, sign up with the promo code, bet $1 to win $150, and make it rain with an official sports betting partner of the NHL. The Beauty had a gnarly lip sweater and sweet.
It has been fun so far. A little bit tense, but pretty fun.
A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening out.
First of all, I don't think the Avs will put Gerard on LTIR. I don't think it's that serious of an injury. But if they did, I'd expect they go target someone like Giordano or DeHaan or Klingberg, probably. Not Chychrun. Chychrun's too expensive.
Cupcake never stood a chance until Energizer Ultimate Lithium. The #1 longest lasting AA battery. Guys, dear Jordan, based on a true story. I love being a father. One of the best things that ever happened to me. A film like Denzel Washington. Can't you just stay here with us? Love is a choice, Jordan. And real love lasts forever.
I can't do this without you.
Starring Michael B. Jordan, but remember, you have to fight for it.
Welcome home, Daddy.
Unsharable for Jordan, rated PG-13, now on demand.
Do you have a bottle opener?
I don't.
Do you know where one is?
I can make it work.
I'll make it work over here.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, off camera.
There you go. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, of course.
You cannot get this from a microwave.
Your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home.
Unfortunately, this beer isn't free, chat. The 2 for a brew deal did not hit tonight, but it happens.
Able to repair the enamel on a daily basis. With Pro Enamel Repair Toothpaste, we can help actively repair enamel in its weakened state. It's innovative. My go-to toothpaste is going to be Pro Enamel Repair.
Welcome to the Avalanche Intermission Report. Through the first period,
PNC Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina. Thank you, Darcy Kemper. Thank you. That's having to say some serious heat in the first 9 minutes. Settled down in the second half and started to gain some confidence. Outshot 19-11 in the first period.
How much is a beer at the bar? I don't actually know the exact price of a beer at the bar, to be honest with you. Cheaper than the arena by a lot, that's for sure.
Kemper stood the challenge, kept the Avalanche in, and I didn't see the Avs slowly get their legs. So now the advantage is going to become the Avalanche.
Yeah, Kemper gonna hit over 28.5 in the second period, maybe.
Absolutely awesome. Maybe his best period we've seen in the last 3 games. So they'll regroup, they'll come out in the second, and start to turn the tables, push the pace the other way. But almost 20 shots against Kiefer. That's coming against New Jersey, where they allowed over 45 shots against.
Look, that's one of the perks of having a company that owns a bar. So, yeah.
That loss in New Jersey because they weren't playing with the same sort of confidence in that first. And then you saw the last 8 minutes. Then when it became more frantic, the pace picked up. They stayed out of the box, and then tilting there.
Let's take a look. Did anyone on the Avs finish that period positive in the metrics? I'll bet you 1 or 2 did. In your opinions, what teams have some of the better bottom sixes in the league? Florida's bottom six, Florida's entire forward core is just fucking insane. Their forward core is nuts. Tampa still has a really solid forward core as well. Other than that, I think at best, teams are mostly in the Avs position. Maybe Carolina, you could throw in that conversation, but they're weird because they put all their second liners on their third line.
Therapy gets you from, I can't handle this work stress, to, I'm working on handling this stress. Find therapy that works for you with Sondermind.
Mike Shaw Subaru is growing bigger and getting better every day. Hi, I'm Suzanne Shaw. Right now at Mike
Yeah,
Shaw Subaru,
so
we're under construction.
by possession metrics, Ryan Murray has been your best defenseman tonight so far.
Brand new state-of-the-art service facility.
That third line kind of getting completely caved.
So please
Not great, Bob.
contact us. Visit the new and improving Mike Shaw Subaru in Thornton or anytime online at MikeShawSubaru.com.
Did you know that nearly 75% of all aluminum ever produced is still in use today? Which means every time you recycle a ball aluminum can, it gets to come back. For that first
Mini does have a good third line if they keep it up. I look at their third line and I go, there's no way they keep getting that production out of those guys. It's just not sustainable.
the future is in your hands. Recycle it.
An award-winning destination for all of your automotive needs, Audi Flatirons is ready to deliver you the absolute best results. From an extensive inventory of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to our sales and service specialists, we've got you covered with a comprehensive, transparent, and completely contact-free experience.
There's a question, chat. What car do you drive?
Of the Holman Automotive family and 2020 dealer of
Forever.
Dealer Rater.
So I've had 3 cars in my life. I drove a 2003 Kia Spectra for a very long time. It was a very functional car until it got totaled. And then I drove a 2003 Hyundai Accent, which was a piece of shit. And I was so happy the day I didn't have to drive that anymore. And now I drive a Subaru Legacy that is really nice and I'm really happy with. An F-150, a Dodge Durango, a Camaro. Dang, nice. And then a Titan in the winter. A lot of trucks out here. A Buick Encore. I've heard a bunch of great things about 4Runners, but I fucking do not like SUVs, man. I grew up learning how to drive on a Chevy Tahoe, and I hated it. It was like driving a boat. An 08 Charger, nice. Subaru Outback, Pathfinder, Toyota Camry, another F-150, another Subaru. Pretty eclectic bunch of cars out here.
Because it either takes you away from what you're dealing with, or it helps you develop skills to really become a better person, and that's why this equipment.
A Denali, let's go.
Fresh Child's Gift Sports program goes on year round. They're always accepting donations, so you can check out
An FJ Cruiser. See, I hate the FJ Cruiser. Nah, I've never driven one, but just looking at one from the outside, I can't do it. That car is a box.
JT Comfer, an update on our points bet bets. We got a lot of action, but Bagels on the board after one.
Nah, the Volvo's still running. That's just my wife's car. So I have my own now.
Factory direct sale that's going on now.
At Anthony's Pizza, we've never had to make a paradigm shift. But then, our pizza was good before anyone knew what a paradigm shift was. Anthony's Pizza and Pasta, the OG of Colorado pizza since 1984.
I've never been a big Jeep guy, but I've never been that big of a car guy in general. Like if I was rich, I wouldn't even buy a real proper nice car. I'd just buy a Corvette.
Drive safe and save up to 20% with
I don't know. I always thought PT Cruisers were kind of weird too. I don't really have like a car that I want that's reasonable. I just like cars that function.
And now, you're in the action. This is your shot.
Yeah, like almost all of you have big cars. That's crazy. I guess I'm the weird one who doesn't like the big cars as much. After that period, I think the Avs win this game 2-1 after that period. That's my prediction. Ooh, a 2010? I like it, Randy.
Over 7 million kids develop their passion for learning through our Grow Up Great initiative. And now, we're providing billions of dollars for affordable home lending programs as part of $88 billion to support underserved communities, including loans for small businesses in low and moderate income areas. So everyone has a chance to move forward financially. PNC Bank. See how we can make a difference for you.
Up and at 'em at PNC Arena. We've got a good hockey game. Top team in the East versus the top team in the West. Let's get you back there right now. Here's Mosher with JT Comfer.
Do you actually have a DeLorean, or are you just saying that, Jacob?
Tried to put it on you. You were able to withstand and then start to play your game. At least that's what it looked like.
Yeah, I think they had a really good first 10 minutes of the game they came out playing
Ooh.
full speed. And
Steel gray, good color too.
where we need to be once we started
Love it.
behind their D. And
I couldn't be a collector though. I would drive the fucking wheels off of it.
What about your team settling down and the
Cars aren't meant to stay in the garage.
to go against, again, one of the other best teams in the league?
yeah, I mean, this is a test we've been waiting for, and that we just got to continue to up our level as the game goes along. Just make sure we're executing and staying within ourselves.
All right, this Carolina team again is probably going to keep throwing the volume of shots at the front of your net. Is that worrisome, or is it more about?
I know. I'm pumped for the new season of Drive to Survive. I'm so stoked that K-Mag is back. K-Mag is my driver, man. He's my guy.
Boxing guys down, clearing the puck, and going to the offense.
All right, good luck. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, here's an update on tonight's point bet minutes. When you don't score, this is what it looks like.
Yeah, Zamico's going to light it up tonight. They're going to snap out of this, I promise you. And listen to what JT Comfer said. The defensive pressure, get guys in front. The Avalanche had zero sustained offensive pressure. They need to get the puck down deep cycle and keep Carolina on their heels a little bit. That was a one-way match that entire period.
I will say this.
Dude, all my bets are off on all the new sign pods and stuff until we see an actual race. I'm not making any predictions because I'm not good at that stuff.
Kept you in the game.
He's had a couple of shaky games.
Team Lando's cool. I like Lando.
Motivate this team to get their butts in gear, get it offensively going. Let's have some fun here. Right now, we just sit back and chill.
Yeah, I think that Kiefer. The first period was okay, boys. That's when you take the smell mix off.
Yeah, double up on the snow. Put it right up your nose.
I just like K-Mag is the only real dude on the track, man. He'll tell you exactly how he feels. There's no bullshit with him.
Anything for you mean everything to me.
I know that I risk everything.
We'll see. I'm curious who in the midfield gets the advantage with the new regulations. There's always one team when they do these change-ups that takes a big jump ahead. They probably won't catch like Red Bull and Mercedes and probably not even Ferrari, but some team could jump up.
You want me to do the box notes as well? Yeah. Finding the right.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll want a bigger car once I have kids, but I don't have them yet, so we're not there yet.
They can give you personalized advice and could help you save hundreds.
Hey, Medusa, let's go again.
For expert help with all your insurance needs, get to know your local Geico agent today.
Yeah, I mean, you got to expect he should be up near the top in a Merc, right? But being Lewis's teammate is never an easy task. I already got one dog. I already got one. When I buy a house, we're going to get a second dog. It's going to happen, so.
Get 100% financing from a top VA loan provider.
Make left. There's another listing on Walker Road. I think it's got a hot tub.
Proudly serving the entire military community. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. I got April 19th, right? We're doing okay. My guild is 311 heroic so far, but this tier is insane. The difficulty tuning right now for Sepulcher is out of control.
The only top-rated sportsbook app that matters. First Bank. For over 56 years, First Bank has always rooted for the home team. First Bank.
Yeah, we both got that quality beard going. It's true. You're right. This one, it's got to go soon though. It's getting a little bit unruly. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go to Edmonton either if I was a goalie.
Escape to Glenwood Springs. With no mud season, spring is just fun season. Getting ready for period number 2 at PNC Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina. Mark Mosher here at the rink. Peter McDown of the Altitude Studios. We got no score between the Avs and the Hurricanes. Let's take a look at the ball recycle reel highlights. And the reason we have no score, at least in the early goal.
It's okay. We're nothing special.
Absolutely. That's the first 10 seconds of the game. And Carolina just had good chance after good chance. And Darcy Kemper was as solid as we.
That's a hot take. Saying anyone's a better driver than Lewis. You better come correct on that.
Absolutely skating from right to left across the television screen here tonight. There is Darcy Kemper and Eric Johnson. A factor in period number 1 as well for this Avalanche team. Pete, big on the PK as always.
Yeah, and those almost 8 minutes in that first period. We're coming on a couple games ago. He played less than 10. So he kind of, absolutely is really picking up the slack for not having number 49, Sammy Gerard in the lineup.
Oh, dude, that's dope. Guild get-togethers and stuff like that are always so cool. He could be saying he's already a better driver. You're crazy. All right. Puck down for the second period. Time check. 1951, 50, 49, 48, 47. There you go. There you can sync it all up. Yeah, he drove great for half of one race until his car blew up. That's not enough to make too big of expectations. Come on, Mac. Like the decision making there. Mac's got to recognize he's got to go beast mode in this game to get the Avs where they need to be. Kemper, don't do that. If you're a goaltender, tend the goal. Ooh. It's a couple times tonight the Avs have hit that streaker to the net and they just haven't got good wood on it. I'm not a Lewis fan either. I'm Team Max all the way on that one. I don't, given that I watch Sky Sports all the time, they are super biased for George Russell because he's an Englishman. So it's kind of grated on me, and I'm down on George. I'm not a big George fan. All right, so it's been a little spicy to start the second two. Not as bad as the first, though. Baby steps. Baby steps.
That's 80 shots on goal the opposition has had in the last 5 periods against the Avalanche. There's 19 in the first period here. I mean, the opposition is getting a lot of good looks against the Avalanche goaltender.
Yeah, talking to Jared Bednar about it yesterday on the Jared Bednar Show, Altitude Sports Radio 92.5. He said, look, I know that the Carolina Hurricanes are going to be a volume team.
Kemper, just get in the fucking net. Holy shit. Stop. This whole possession is because Darcy Kemper just AFK'd behind his net. It's so dumb. Hold on to your butts. Curtis McDermott on the break. Oh, he actually got a good breakout. Let's go, Curtis. You love to see it. Oh, okay, that one wasn't as good, but it's fine. Ooh. Helm went down a little bit easy there. I'm okay with the no call. I hate it. I understand you have to play a certain amount of dump and chase in the NHL, but you got your top line out there. You got to try and get a clean zone entry, right? Instead of predicting which F1 team will win this year, what do you expect to be a garbage fire? I mean, yeah, voting Haas to be the worst team is like cheating, right?
26 of the 32 clubs are playing tonight, and there are just one big game after the other around the league as far as first place.
My
playoffs go. So much is riding on the games here tonight.
My hot take, well, this probably isn't a hot take, right? But my hot take is that Bottas will actually be good in Alfa Romeo. I think he's a really fucking good driver. He was just overshadowed by Lewis his whole time at Mercedes. Oh! Fuck! Miko, you should have had that. That's such a disgusting pass from McKinnon.
Just the way it's been going for the Avs as of late. Here is Cabri back in. He swings it right through the top of the crease. His Niederreiter. Graves in ahead for Stahl. He'll step in across the blue line. Broken up by Val. Now Cabri. Works his way down the right way. Cabri, the forehand of this save by Ralta is going to hold on. This is much more like Colorado Avalanche hockey that we're used to seeing.
Well, we've seen Landeskog move from line to line, but we have not seen the pair very healthy of Mikko Rantanen and Nathan McKinnon split up. It just works so well for the Avalanche. They're right and left-handed player. You got your center iceman, Nathan McKinnon, right-handed. You got Rantanen left-handed, and they just make so many great plays together.
Just so close.
Ooh, that one hurts. The Avs get that one. I think they win this game for sure.
Stahl. Been around a long time as Jordan Stahl. Cabri got worked off that puck. Team's getting a little bit physical here as Landeskog dumps it all the way down. Avs are changed up. He comes in on the back end. Brady Shea stands in the trapezoid waiting for his team to complete a change. Swings it ahead for Buck to the alley. And absolutely goes. Puck is loose in the circle.
It's a great stick check from JT right there. He just saved a goal.
The Avalanche zone. Avs trying to get numbers back the other way. Played beautifully on the far side by Cole. Into the corner. Sarah Gass broken up. Here's Newhook now.
Oh, God. Newhook's so good, dude. That dude is so close to just being a breakout monster.
Steers it up nicely. Took a hit. Commodore is in. Finds Logan O'Connor with a wrist shot.
Ooh.
Save by Ranta.
That's a good wrister, Logan. I like that. I haven't seen you shoot it very well in a hot minute. That was a good shot.
The Avs starting to pick up the pace. They close the gap in shots on goal. They've got no score.
Therapy gets you from
Yeah, it's been dicey, but it's been a much better period for the Avs so far.
it's worth patching things up. Find therapy that works for you with Sondermind.
It was the night before practice, and the final boss was in sight when a craving struck Austin, and he called it a night. Toasted breakfast burritos are here. Power down and sleep well. The sooner you sleep, the sooner you'll get oh, at Taco Bell.
He thinks the game at such a high level, man. Like, he understands where his teammates are and where they're supposed to be, and he plays so well off of it.
Which means every time you recycle ball aluminum packaging, it gets to come back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Rod the Bot has been a disgusting human freak his entire career. Even, like, in his playing days, he was the most ripped dude out there, and he still is as the coach. He's ripped more than half the players are as a coach.
It's in your hands. Recycle it.
He snapped his twig on a clapper, but someone dipped the biscuit where Mama hides the cookies for the game-winning Gino. That's hockey speak for a big win. And so is this. With DraftKings Sportsbook, bet $1 on any team and get $150 if they win. Just download the app, sign up with the promo code. Bet $1 to win $150 and make it ring with an official sports betting partner of the NHL. The beauty had a gnarly lip sweater and sweet salad under his bucket.
Time now for a pause in the action presented by PetSmart, and I'm not sure I've ever met a more humble player than Cale Makar. He's got a lot of time hiding from this one because there it is. The longest assist streak in franchise history. The names you see below it, they're just one guy, Joe Sakic. We know how good he was. Right now, Cale Makar writing a 13-game assist streak with just 24 games to
Was
go.
2-1 too generous, chat? Is this going to be a 1-0 hockey game? It's kind of starting to feel like it.
Tonight against the Hurricanes.
Yeah, it's a very tight situation out there. Keeper and trying to expose it and make it bigger. Not shooting the kick so far here to begin period number 2. We should tell you that Carolina.
Don't you dare call that. Don't you dare call that. Okay, good.
Well, let's take a look back at 2015 as there's Kale Picard talking about him and Pete McDavid, Mitch Marner, Mikko, Aho, Eichel, all in that draft class.
Yeah, and Eichel, these are points they have in the right.
Who's the second best player in that class? If you're watching the altitude feed, is it Mikko?
Ben Marner, and I've had more conversations with people that you either really, really liked Mikko Rantanen and thought he should have gone much higher, or you weren't sure. And talking to those people that weren't sure, they should probably be in another profession.
Here comes Kadri in a drag move.
Oh, that's vintage. That's vintage Kadri right there. I know it didn't go in, but you know he's feeling it when he's doing that shit.
But Antti Raanta stopping everything at the far post.
And for Kadri, who does not a little bit of a goal-scoring slump, none in his last 7 coming into tonight's game, but he has 8 assists. And as we mentioned, numbers.
Nico then Aho. No respect for Eichel, huh?
So he continues to just do it for the Colorado.
When the draw gets sent down in front, good play by Murray, but the Avs couldn't get a stick on the redirect. Raanta left half the net open to go to the far side, honoring the shot. Back in his own zone to Chushkin, Redstone had to find Landeskog as he took a swing at it. They had Mike Johnson now for Canada. Back to Jet. Pocket pick to center ice. Landeskog down by falling Stall. Landeskog still with it. Has to fish it back as he again got chopped down to the ice. So Gabe has been on that ice a couple of times.
Dare I say it, chat? Dare I say this game has a playoff feel to it?
Great shot, saved by Hoffman. The boards it goes. McDermott will bash it right back to Rudo. Back to top of the shot.
Ooh. Such a cute little play there.
Keep buzzing up top of McDermott. Long wrist shot deflected into the netting. And now the Avs for the first time tonight have passed the Canes in shots on goal, 21-20. Hey, the Avalanche will be hosting its annual military appreciation night presented by Palantir Technologies on Friday.
Hate to break it to you, Randy, but all of the ESPN Plus NHL package games are 30 to 90 seconds behind live television. That is how it is designed.
Absolutely. And they really go all out, the Avalanche, to make it a special night for your best.
As it turned the tables a bit, Pete, outshooting the Canes 8-1 in this period. They haven't had a shot in over 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. If the Avalanche, we talk about Carolina and their speed. Let's not forget the Avalanche are, without a doubt, the fastest club in the world.
Kemper looks so fucking locked in tonight, though. It's going to be hard to beat that guy. Wow, that would have been it might be something silly like that. Like, genuinely, that might be the game-winning goal of this game, is something stupid where it bounces off of someone's skate and just trickles in.
Well, for Colorado Avalanche, maybe feeling just a little bit of the effects of that last game against the New Jersey Devils, and they just came out a little slow, and Carolina was on top of their game.
I love games like this. All right, I grew up in the 90s. 0-0 halfway through the second is like my favorite type of hockey game.
Now for Carolina, they're starting to feel the pressure of Nathan McKinnon and the Colorado Avalanche.
Ball gets down. Look to the image. Jammed it off. Go to the Lions. Back to the Avalanche zone. Johnson couldn't connect. Jarvis got caught to left wing, and he'll get Chase stood up by Chatfield. Penalty coming up on the Carolina Hurricanes.
On the Canes? They're calling it. They're calling out. I mean, look, they called it on Miko earlier in the game. That's consistency, right? I'm 30. Just turned 30. I mean, that shit happens 40 times a game, but
They were legal when I played that kind of play. But they're no longer allowed as they're trying to open things up around the National Hockey League.
Yeah, that puck got gotten by Chatfield. And again, Pete, I think you can even get away with it if the puck is somewhere in the vicinity, but Helmet dumped it already in toward the corner.
it's a weird one. Definitely a weird one for them to call, but I don't know how you can complain given the call they put on Miko earlier in the game. It's still loose. Now it's not. Yeah, I was born in 91.
But Landeskog takes the puck. He's a left-handed shot. And so he's got to spin to get in front of the net. He does a great, oh, it hit the shoulder. Nice save by Rance. I didn't know it was that big a save.
Well, he tried to elevate it to the captain, but
Ah.
kick to the near side of the Kane zone and set up an out. Full check now. And the Avalanche able to wrist shot into the screen. It goes.
Maybe it's a little bit old school of me, but I want this game to be decided at 5-on-5. Like, obviously would be happy if the Avs score on this power play, but this feels like a game that deserves a good 5-on-5 win.
There's your goal mouth scramble.
Well, for the Colorado Avalanche, talk about a couple of really
91 gang. Let's go.
Tonight, you got Carolina a couple days off to regroup at home, and then you play Calgary at home on Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. Get a couple of days of rest, 1 day of practice, but probably not a full one again. After, like every other team playing a busy schedule as McKinnon, goes on the Jets. Brandon will swing it around to the near side. Landeskog is in pursuit. That's one down the river.
All right. You got set up. But you got Avs. That is not it. That was not even close to it.
Turns and fires one to the net. Saw Ranson to the far side, and you had Brady Shea who just, took off and smothered him immediately. An aggressive PK.
They got to stop doing that with Landy. Landy is not a good zone enterer. He cannot replace McKinnon back there. It doesn't work.
Avs have 30 seconds left of their power play chances. They're second of the contest against the number 1 kill unit in the entire NHL. JT Compher will lead the way this time. Push it off now to Burakovsky. It's a point. Taves has no chance to
Great play by Taves to keep that alive. Oh, if Val was a lefty, that would have been a really good pass. Or a righty, rather. My fault. Drop pass is in vogue because it works. I do agree that teams overuse it a little bit, but it functions, so that's why teams use it. Like, okay. Kane self-cleared. Never mind. It's fine. Nice poke check. Come on, Berkey. Gotta hit the net, bud. It's a nice play by Knack there. It didn't work because it's Darren Helm shooting, but, you know. Keep. Yep. Just get it deep. All you're looking for out of the Johnson pairing is no mistakes. Yeah, Avs aren't going to get a call after that soft interference call. They're just not. You know it. You know that's how it is.
Good Belgian brewing in beautiful Fort Collins. Game time means it's fountain time, so go grab a case.
Again, for the Colorado Avalanche, we talk about maturity, and Cadre said it to us one game after the game in an interview. This is where maturity really comes into play.
It's just that time of year, dude. All the good teams are in cruise control mode until after the deadline. Jesse made a really good point on tonight's pregame. It's just kind of where it is during the season.
That is always important, but they did a great job of staying there. Right now, they have taken over control of this game.
Look, you're after the halfway point. At this point, it's no longer picking your guy. You'll take anyone. Anybody. Doesn't matter who it is. You'll take anybody to score that goal. Ronta's still pretty fast and loose with the rebounds. I love that Kale gets it up quick there. I love that play. It didn't result in anything, but that's how you burn teams. A nice poke check there, Nas. That came out. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
6:48 to go here in period number 2. We've got no score at PNC Arena, but the Avs have turned the tide, turned the momentum.
All right, commercial break, chat. You can enjoy staring at this chair for a minute because, you know, my bladder and all.
A sourdough patty melt has 100% beef, 2 melty cheeses, and grilled onions, all between 2 slices of famous toasted sourdough bread. It's pretty much the greatest thing since itself. My sourdough patty melt combo, starting at $4.99. Order on the Jackout today.
Hey, my man, remember how intense I was when I was in the league?
Sure.
Now, I'm retired. Got everything on chill mode.
Chill mode, Mr. Garnett.
Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Big ticket hit, big parlays. Whose house is it? Whose house is it? Ticket's house. Woo! It's my house. What? Oh!
Jack, this is incredible. How do
I
you...
started with my famous toasted sourdough, 2 melty cheeses, and grilled onions, all on 100% beef.
Jack, we were talking about the room.
Yeah,
Just the room. Yeah.
my sourdough patty melt combos, starting at $4.99. Order on the Jackout today.
It's time for the Toyota team of the game. Anytime the Avalanche score, your front range Toyota store is donate $100 to youth hockey. Tonight we feature the Colorado Springs Tigers, who won the 10 and under Northeast division of the Avalanche Cup this past weekend. To see a complete list of champions, be sure to visit ColoradoAvalanche.com. Great looking bunch of kids.
Well, Jack Johnson, one of the few players ever drafted third overall. You see right there, first round, third overall. He was drafted by the Hurricanes, never played a game, was traded to the LA Kings before he ever signed a contract with the Carolina Hurricanes, and we saw him the other night with his absolutely gorgeous family. Oh my goodness, with those kids.
So cute. I mean, so cute.
Oh my, unbelievable.
Unfair face-off. Nas and Caddy's kick out and drew off again. Burakovsky will take it. Yeah, 1,000 games for Jack Johnson, and what a night that was.
We made it, chat. We made it. We're good.
Stall can't win it. Now for EJ. Across the line, Johnson. And over goes. Nas and Caddy took it to his spot. Turns the board to net. That hit a leg. When he get over the near side. Blocked. Shovel back to the end zone for Rudo. Good one to Nas. Slavin in pursuit. Grabs it back in front of his bench for Niederreiter. Good job there by the hands on the back check to take everything away. Up in the air, over his head.
Whoa.
Reaching a little bit now.
You just don't trust it ever. If it's not Kale and Taves, you just don't trust it on this defense. Yeah, it's fine. I thank you for the warning. They haven't if they haven't banned us yet, I think we're good. What? Looks like it's working fine.
Everyone stays on the ice. Eric Johnson and Ryan Murray still in the back end. And here's Darcy Kemper, who's only seen 2 shots this period. But he's primed and ready as that draws to his right wing.
Whew.
Yeah, you know, for
Okay, cool.
I mean, this is really a big game the way that he has played. He stopped Carolina early, and now he's got his club in a position where they're playing really well right now. They're skating, using their speed. They're trying to really take it to a Carolina.
All right. When does the pucker factor start coming in? Is it too early to pucker with 5 minutes left in the second period? Is it even legal to start before the third period? Yeah, I hear you, Trevor. It's something we want to do in the future, but it requires actual production value, and we're stretched really thin tonight, so it's just something we don't have. For the playoffs and stuff, that's definitely something we want to do, though. Oh, man, it's always Newhook. It's always Newhook involved in the good chances for this line. No, we're not using OBS, actually. In studio, we use a program called Ecamm. That's such good D from Devon there. Careful, Devon. Don't take an interference. Landy, you're better than that. That's got to be a penalty on Carolina. Yeah, I don't know Ecamm either. They're going to commercial. I'll get you a time check when they come back.
37-year-old recipe, whole milk, mozzarella, dough made daily from scratch.
All right, hang on. I got to open this beer.
Why would we ever pivot from that? Anthony's Pizza and Pasta, the OG of Colorado pizza since '84.
With NHL Center Ice, you can follow your favorite teams and players, no matter where you live. You'll get up to
Yeah, it has to be on Carolina, the way they called it. Look, I hear what you're saying, that it's a gift, but also, like, the one penalty they've been calling tonight is interference, so it's consistent.
Order NHL Center Ice on DirecTV Now. 1-800-GET-SPORTS or visit directtv.com/NHL.
Zavala is the easiest home-cooked meal I have ever had.
Take your barcode and then you just hit scan. Press that scan button and it's cooking for you.
So here's the phone part.
I mean, it was the table that was here, so it's what I used.
You cannot get this from a microwave.
Zavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking.
I think it was just normal interference, like they called the pick play that every team loves to run.
22 Ultra and Verizon 5G Ultra wideband. It's got amazing video on a crazy fast network. I can film whatever I want.
Premium video on a network up to 10 times faster. Now in many more.
No, there's a lot of non-twist caps nowadays. All the mainstream brands are twisty, but like there are a lot that aren't. Let's see. Yeah. So they just called the pick play. It's honestly a pretty soft call, but again, they've been calling that all night, so it's consistent.
It's a great scoring chance for Carolina, and now the Avalanche go on the power play, and maybe
for 2, but they have 5 shots on goal, but they moved the puck well. Here's McKinnon. Sends it down deep right right to Seaver.
Nas couldn't get the backhand off. It's a good stick check from Carolina there. Great pass. One too many. One too many. Shoot that. Shoot it, Nas.
Can't play the puck. Trocheck is there. Gives it up off a drive. Blocked away by the Avs. Here comes the breakout. Boy, the Avs have been this close, Pete. They've had chances that looked glorious. Offside call. Avo again got his stick in the way.
How much Avs have to give up for Michael McLeod from New Jersey? He's young, fast, good with face-offs, also right-handed. I don't think it will be much. So the thing is, like, Michael McLeod is probably not on the trade block because New Jersey wants young players. They're rebuilding. That's the type of dudes that you start to build around. So it's probably not even really a conversation. All right. Look, I don't speak emoji. That's some Zoomer energy that's beyond my knowledge. Screwdrivers are dope. I love screwdrivers. That was off on yourself. Yeah, what are you doing? Look, I love Zoomers. I don't want to take anything away from you. Zoomers are great. Zoomers, like, keep the world functioning at this point. I just don't understand some of the things you guys say. Not a big rum guy. Don't like rum that much. All right, you got set up. Nice work from Mac there. Now what? Now you got to do something with this possession. Got to get that through, Mikko. And then you turn it over. Not good enough. Uh-oh. There's too much sauce on that one. Carolina didn't execute. So I like weird liquor, weird fancy stuff, like Jaeger, love it. But for like the staple liquors, I really only like vodka, really. Like, not a big rum guy, don't like tequila, don't like gin. EJ almost died. EJ almost took that to the friggin' face.
Let's take a look at what we just saw out there.
Well, we talked about Slater, 71, 74.
I don't hate, like, mixed drink rum is fine. I will drink it. I don't hate it. But it's just not my favorite. Gin is awful. I genuinely hate gin. Gin might be my least favorite liquor. I'll drink the rest, but gin is awful.
That next goal may be the game winner, so it is really going to be interesting to watch this last part of the second and the third period.
Set up the boards and out.
Uh-oh. Okay. Weird situation there. The looked like helm stick went to the corner. It's just an awkward spot. Oh, it's Landy's stick. What is this lineup? Avs are doing weird things, but... Okay, it's not going to matter. 0-0, baby. You got to love it. Old school hockey out here. Yeah. The end of a period, like, puck's never going to be that great, right? But... Yeah, it's been... Period 1 was Carolina's better period. Period 2 was the Avs' better period, and nobody's finished. It's just good quality-ass hockey.
Therapy gets you from, I can't handle this work stress, to, I'm working.
Have a good one, DJ. Appreciate you hanging out for when you did. Having to get up that early, it's a rough life out there. Good luck. Yeah, now that it's the third period, I'm allowed to pucker? Okay. So, I will remember. Can anyone sell me on Elden Ring? Is it good? I've never really been a big Dark Souls guy. So I don't know. I don't know if that's up my alley.
Yeah, she is. That's gonna get loud. Right? The Wells Fargo Active Cash Visa credit card. Unlimited 2% cash back on purchases. That's real life ready. Therapy gets you from, we're in a rough patch, to, it's worth patching things up. Find therapy that works for you with Sondermind.
Like, if I'm being honest with you, it doesn't look that different from Sekiro.
So here's the fun part. I'm not doing anything. And just like that, 20 minutes later, it's done cooking my meal.
How good does this look?
You cannot get this from a microwave.
Tavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Browse this week's meals at tavala.com.
I mean, I can get by on like indie games and stuff. I'll be fine.
Take your barcode and then you just hit scan.
Press that scan button.
And it's cooking for you.
So here's the fun part. I'm not doing
Yeah, man. I played a lot of Smite way back when it first came out in beta and stuff. I was half decent at it.
You cannot get this from a microwave.
Tavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Browse this week's meals at tavala.com.
It was the night before breakfast when Alex received a text. Kyle, or eggs and bacon. It's time to ghost that eggs. Toasted breakfast burritos are here. Shut it down and sleep well. The sooner you sleep, the sooner you'll get home at Taco Bell.
Doors and the epic 2022 Toyota Tacoma. Toyota, the official vehicle. Colorado Avalanche. Well, great response in the second. Avs were buzzing. They were the ones with all the pressure. 17 shots to the Canes 6. Stayed disciplined, stayed out of the box.
All right.
Focused, and the game is even.
My money is on.
Haven't been able to score there, but boy, the pressure here. I mean, 3 or 4 times they were right in the crease.
Devon Taves, maybe? I'm feeling Devon Taves. I think he gets the goal. Do I think Tuck is better than Eichel? No. Do I think Tuck is a bona fide top 6 forward? Absolutely.
Twice back-to-back, Kadri had opportunities, but you get the sense. Now, the Canes have had some odd man rushes. A couple of
Kadri, new hook. The Avs got options. They got options.
2-on-1. It's a breakaway. Kemper knows it. Their goaltender knows it. This is going to come down to
A lot of new hook. A lot of new hook in the chat. Okay, I like it.
First one and then the empty netter. And that could be it. We read this one wrong, folks. We were thinking 6-7 goals, 2 high-scoring teams, young team. You think this is going to be just a blow-up, and it's the opposite. It's a goaltending duo. The Avs were flat. Then they brought in all the mustard. Carolina kind of got put back on their heels. So this third period, it's going to be a playoff style. There's going to be zero space on the ice.
So we see the chat is, you got 1 of 3 in chat, I guess. You're either Kadri, your new hook, or your nuke. All right.
Could be an ugly one that goes in the net first here.
This is a Jekyll and Hyde situation, too, where the Avs were dominated for the first 15 minutes. Then they dominated the second 25 minutes. So you got to think in the locker rooms, it's a different dynamic for both clubs. Coming out of the first, the Canes are going, okay, we've got this game. Colorado maybe back on their heels a little bit. Not so much anymore. Both teams flexing their muscles defensively.
We'll see. I don't know. I said Taves, but this could be one of those games where the only goal is some funky nonsense. Bounces off of someone's ass or something. It could go that way.
We've been on this for 3 games now. Avs just got to stay with the game plan. It's been a long, hard road trip, Kyle.
Sure, it would be nice to come.
What do you guys think of the Canes thirds? Are the Canes thirds?
It's still the E-Fresh refresh, which means Subway's up in their bread game. We're talking artisan Italian bread, baked fresh daily. The only thing fresher than that bread is the guy reading this. Subway keeps refreshing and refreshing and refreshing and
Introducing Cash Scratch from the Colorado Lottery. Cash is back. The paper stuff. It's fun. It's money. It's fun money. Fold it, stack it, roll it, put a rubber band around it. Treat yourself. Extra meat yourself. Make a tiny bird with it. Play up a nutty word with it. Go big. Be bold. Because it's cold. It's hard. It's
All right. So far you're pretty split on the jerseys.
more than $20 million in prizes. Cash is back.
See, so when it comes to like unique jerseys like that, I think they should actually wear them in games. I think it's lame that they only wear them for warm-ups in the NHL. They got to actually put them on. Use them.
Alzheimer's, take cover. All of you nasty viruses and illnesses out there, look out. We're coming after you. University of Colorado and Chicago campus. The possibilities are endless.
Okay, floor and decor. Show me
Yeah.
what you got. Now,
I mean, I don't know. I'm not even tired. Like, this game is entertaining. Yawns just happen sometimes. The logo on the Canes alternate jersey is the hurricane warning flags, like their actual real life flag for a hurricane warning.
Because with an unmatched selection of high-quality products, all at everyday low prices, your bathroom upgrade has never been more you. Discover floor and decor today.
Raleigh, North Carolina. That's the final stop of this 3-game.
I mean, Carolina's best jersey is their Whalers throwback. We all know that. That's just a fact.
Second period. Right now for the President's Trophy, well, here you go. Colorado on top of that mountain. Here's the one thing. Everyone keeps talking about Colorado, Carolina, but the Florida Panthers are spooky good. They've won 4 in a row, and they, on a nightly basis, right here, they continue to just pound teams 6-1, 7-2, That in the East, specifically Toronto, Tampa Bay, Florida, Carolina. I mean, it's going to be a nightmare.
Man.
Teams, Carolina and Florida, don't really seem to need much. They almost seem Calgary's another one. Everybody's
Yeah, Oro knows what's up.
no real, necessary needed piece with the Avalanche. We talked a little bit about D with Toronto. They're all about goaltending right now. So those teams seem pretty stout. So we'll just
I don't know. I really don't know what to expect out of this third period. This game could really go any way.
the playoffs can never be a negative thing. So if there's motivation needed in that locker room, be like, Phelps, huge step towards a President's Trophy. Find the energy and whatever you need in your brain power to go out there and find a way to win this game. And no bonehead mistakes.
I mean, that's the thing. Their power play is second in the National Hockey League. Their penalty kill is first.
Yeah, and I do think the Avs are going to have to kill one more in this game. I do expect them to go on the PK at some point.
Right here, folks, the Avalanche are tired, right? This is the end of 3 games and 4 nights on a tough East Coast swing. If you catch yourself reaching, you've got to pull back right away because you're up 3 penalties to 1 right now. So the Avs, the referee's always kind of a mental check in their head. So if there's something you reach, stick in the hands, boom, you're going to the box, and it could be the difference in the game.
Where there was one time that Joe's got taken down behind the net.
Yeah.
And why didn't they call that? Okay, well, it's 3-1. Like the next one, he plays that way. Go do it.
Have any of you ever been to Carolina? Raleigh? I've never been. I've heard it's a very business city, but I've never been there, so I can't actually talk to it.
Stay fresh. Secret.
AAA offers more than roadside assistance. You can save on insurance, travel, and so much more. You've been there for me. Join at AAA.com.
Sorry, Charlotte. My bad. Directions have never been my strong suit, chat. Never been good at them.
PointsBet same-game parlay, combining multiple bets all on a single game. And that's how you do more than just bet. That's how you live your bet life. New customers get risk-free bets up to $2,000.
3, 2, 1. Like the lamp.
Beauty snipe, bud. Let's get him on tape this time.
Mountain Time, proud partner of the Colorado Avalanche and players at other levels.
There's a better way to entertain your customers. Upgrade your business with the ultimate entertainment experience. There's a better way to entertain.
Very techie, kind of academia-y, huh? All right. Yeah, the Golden Triangle. Or is that Pittsburgh? I forget.
Easiest home-cooked meal I have ever had.
Take your barcode, and then you just hit scan.
Press that scan button.
And it's cooking for you.
So here's the fun part. I don't have to do anything. And just like that, 20 minutes later, it's done cooking my meal.
Look, I love Denver. I love Colorado. There's no reason to leave. You got everything you need here.
Your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Browse this week's meals at Tavala.com.
Like, yeah, I know a few people who live in Asheville, but genuinely, like, if I could pick anywhere in the world to live, it might still be Denver. I love San Diego, but those two are pretty much top of my list. Research Triangle. Okay, there we go.
In tune in your own head, was that a focal point?
Yeah, it was. You're saying that they're putting pucks in the net. If we had to take a little page out of their books, start putting pucks in the net on our end, and we started to do that. Things started to turn a little bit here.
And you guys got down and dirty a little bit in front of.
If you live on the west side of Denver, I don't think the drives are actually that bad to the ski resorts.
All right, great job. See you in the third. Thanks so much.
All right, up next, it is the third period. That was the fastest. I know. Okay, come on. Hey, that's a fast
yourself?
There you go. Randy wants to buy your playoff tickets.
Like doing your own taxes with H&R Block 3 online, where more people can file free than with TurboTax. Help is here.
Look, everybody's moving here. Trust me, I know better than anyone. I'm trying to buy a house right now, and it's impossible. You're not going to stop it, so just accept it.
Did you know that nearly 75% of all aluminum ever produced is still in use today? Which means every time you recycle a ball aluminum can, it gets to come back for that first game, that first overtime shootout, and all the great moments to come. So join the recycling revolution. The future is in your hands. Recycling.
Yeah, I mean, if you live in the foothills, you can probably do 45 minutes to some of the ski resorts, but that's fair.
The chance to grab destiny. Defy the odds. And strike. Because every bet we bet MGM.
Yeah, it's been like one of the top 5 growing cities in the country for a while now. I'm good for now. Don't try to buy a house, Kale. It's too hard.
Dude, I was looking at that, and I just signed a new lease yesterday.
I'm 0 for 5 on offers so far. Be 0 for 6 at the end of this weekend. So
Maybe it'll be 1 for 5.
I hope so, but I'm not hopeful. Yeah, we want a house though. We don't want a condo. We want a yard for the dog. All that.
And these aren't made up numbers. It's what you'll really pay, right down to the penny. Whether you're shopping or just looking. It only takes a few seconds and it won't affect your credit score. Finally, a totally different way to finance your ride. Only from Carvana.
Colorado Avalanche hockey on altitude is brought to you by Sondermine. Therapy that works because we make it work for you. Online or in person, go to Sondermine.com.
Dude, I know. We're going to close on a house and the bubble's going to burst the next day. I'm sure of it. I'm so confident that that's going to happen.
Now there's an affordable way to watch the game. You get a Rocket TV and catch all the action for just $25 a month plus receiver with no contracts.
Yep, fenced and everything. I agree, name here. I'm definitely more of a city boy for sure. Like being in the city.
In Raleigh and BBS had some great scoring chances in that second period.
Yeah, we showed you Kemper in the first.
I mean, we're looking at everything, right? If you live in the area, the only real places where houses that we like that we can actually afford are Green Valley Ranch or Murphy Creek. So that's mostly what we're looking at. Which those are actually relatively new construction areas, but they're cheaper than because all the old construction is close to the city, and those prices are astronomical. Okay, time check for the third period. 19:31, and they blew the whistle, so I'll get it to you after the puck drop.
The future is in your hands. It's all presented by the Ball Corporation.
What's wrong with Green Valley Ranch? I actually really like the neighborhood.
But these are the passes that Nathan, Mikhail Cars made. They
proper time check. 19, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. It's going to be a gritty period. I don't think they're going to call a lot.
He's a tone setter for this team in more ways than one.
And how many times this year, Mo, have we come to a big game, a big moment, we need a big, they need a big goal. Whether it's even, whether it's the start of the game, it doesn't matter. Gabe Landeskog has been that guy for the Avalanche. It's 30 goals this season.
Walk is down, the point goal, smashes it off the end boards, and tipped to the far side. Here's Allen Tuchel.
Oh, you have him. Oh, JT couldn't get that through. Yeah, I agree, Blake. If there's going to be one, it's going to be on the Avs, unless it's one of the ones that you have to call, like a delay game. Die. Nice. No icing.
Every part of the Avalanche game picked up after Kemper got them, gave them a chance to be in this game after the first 7-8 minutes.
He call up the boards with it, and he pulls on that Buffalo roll. Two-hand whack by Martin as he takes a hit from Logan O'Connor, who's now seemingly running into everything that's in his way. On ahead by McDermott with the big strides.
All right, is there someone you trust less to skate it through the neutral zone than McDermott?
On the ice for the Canes as he worked his way to the neutral zone right there in front of Slade, and now he gets the pass. Shoots wide
There it is. Got to kill it.
cross-checking penalty. Out of the ice in the Avalanche zone with company Emmy, so the Canes will get their second power play of the evening.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit they called on Carolina, so you cannot complain about it. That's consistency.
The number 2 power play unit, the entire National Hockey League will now go to work.
You got to find a way to kill this. Come on. This game deserves a 5-on-5 finish.
Very good team. Turbine shoots. That's deflected over the top of the net. Comes to the other side. Almo waiting patiently. Steers it up for Slavin. All the young stars out on this power play unit for Rod Brindamore. Kicked around to the far side. Turbine has it to the ashes. Now
God, Nuke's so good. That defense is so good from Nuke.
splits everybody to dish it down to the Carolina zone.
But Van Houston set it up by attacking the man who had the puck.
Here's Almo. Carolina gives it back. Can't stop. Might have been that now. Svechnikov. Mishandled.
Thanks, Vetch.
Works it in. He's got O'Connor in the slot. Helmet drag. Moving it.
You're not good enough to do that, Darren Helm. Now you give up a 3-on-2 the other way. Yeah, it ended up not burning the Avs, but come on. Darren Helm's not going to walk anybody.
Slavin reached out and again, Jared Bednar was talking about Slavin this morning. He was raving about it. Said he's very much a bigger version of Devontae. Does everything right. And he's got really a long reach, a long stick. He's able to make plays like that. Second to now out for the Canes. Ethan Bear on the net for Niederreiter. Now the final 35 seconds on this kill for the Avs. They just
Carolina moves it quick down in deep in the zone, don't they? That perfect. Give them that shot. I've been saying it. They can have that shot. Kemper will save that.
Well, when Carolina lost Hamilton, Dougie Hamilton, to the New Jersey Devils, they signed a big free agent contract. People thought, well, then automatically they're going to not have the same kind of defensive poise that they had when they had Hamilton. They've just gotten better. It's been amazing. The players they've added, the experience that they've gained, they are a really good, well, right now, the best defensive club in the league.
Yeah, they had a reputation for just grouping defensemen.
All right, one more stop and you've killed this thing.
Nashville Predators. Now they got a young stable that they're very happy with as Niederreiter going
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, this game gets the ending it deserves. Who's the better team? 5-on-5. Let's find out.
Really effective Carolina's power play. Terrific job by the Avalanche.
Snap back in by the Canes and Pesci to the near side. Niederreiter still out there. Dumped it into the corner. Out up to the point. A long shot there. Saved by Kemper on the redirect. Murray off the glass. He'll find it into the neutral zone. Nico couldn't quite catch up. Nature's spins that puck right back in as Kemper will leave it off. Jack Johnson ran into some traffic. One hands it up the boards. A two-hand shot there by Nico gets it out. Good support by Carolina here to begin period number 3. Shots on goal now all evened up at 29 apiece. Here comes the breakout. Landeskog on the march. Right up the middle, trailing foul. Dumps it in on net.
It's a little shaky from Ranta.
Shovels it through Pesci. One-handed off. Shea will scoot it to the near side. Svechnikov putting the reach out.
McDermott back alone is never a confident feeling.
Brings it up to the neutral zone. Kane will try to dump it back in. That hit a leg. Or excuse me, hit a glove, I should say, of Eric Johnson. Now the Chukin poke check. Foot stick by Ian Cole. Top line is still out for Rob Brindamore. Stolen away. Chukin right there. Let's look off to the swipe. Here's back.
Mode, we are seeing so
Look, if you like rum, go get it. I'm here for you. Drink whatever you like. That hit didn't work for Landy, did it? Didn't work at all.
You don't see the captain get a reverse hit like that very often. McCall.
It's a nice keep from Kale there. They really are just kind of sending the lines right now.
Keeps it in.
Kale, you're insane.
Dishes off for JT Comfort. Comfort with a long wrist shot. Saved by relative traffic. And now McCall.
Don't take a penalty, Luke.
Behind Trocheck will smother a man. Newhook and Ian Cole now. Dishing out some punishment to each other. We'll take a timeout. 13:55 to go here in the third. We've still got no.
There was a goalie fight? What?
meine key, which I only trust with meine key. They make me so happy I must blow into horn of celebration. Bro, that's German for huzzah. I only trust meine key.
You want to know Ian Cole's secret? He doesn't fight very well.
Chicken soup and citrus Asian crunch salad, where sweet meets heat and zest meets fresh. Global flavors, no passport necessary. Panera, the familiar made fantastic. $1 delivery fee when you order on their app.
Yeah, no, Kermit has been entirely passable. Genuinely zero complaints about the guy.
Therapy gets you from, we're in a rough patch, to, it's worth patching things up. Find therapy that works for you with Sondermind.
Welcome to the Sondermind Sports Break, how therapy works. Scott P from the Altitude Studios. 10 other games tonight in the National Hockey League. 3 we want to get you updated on, and all the home teams right now with the lead. Peyton Krebs got his 4th of the year. Third period just started there. Detroit 4-3 over Mini. Lucas Raymond, rookie out of Sweden, with a couple of goals tonight. 20 on the year. And Florida with a 4-3 lead over Philly. Panthers have them down 4-0 after 1. Flyers rallied. Sam Reinhart has a couple of goals. Right now, let's get you back out to Carolina with Mo.
Is Vegas really going to lose to Buffalo? Holy shit.
All right, thanks, Keeper. Appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of games going on in the NHL tonight. Keeping an eye on that Vegas contest. They were down 1-0 in Buffalo in the last check.
Yeah, I go returning to Buffalo. That's the story. Robin Leonard.
Yeah, I don't know how you're not happy with this game from Colorado. Yeah, the first 10 minutes were a little bit rough, but they survived and they played great the entire rest of the game. To be determined if it goes their way or not, but this is just a damn good hockey game.
Top line versus top line right now. Set up top for Taves. Long wrist shot at the foot of that. Knocked down. Turn around
Oh! Mac had him. Fuck. Beat him clean, and it just goes off the post. Ah. Ah! They can't buy one. They can't buy one. He beat him clean on that first one, man. He had him. That's just a great save right there. The second one. Almost would have preferred Kale to shoot that, to be honest with you. Oh, I thought for a second. Oh, that's a trip. They won't call it, of course, but Avs buzzing right now. No, you did not call that. That's fucking garbage. That's soft as shit. Show the replay. I beg you. I beg you, Altitude.
Colorado, number 91, 2-minute minor for high sticking. Got him in the mouth.
I beg you. I beg you. Oh, fuck off. You can't see anything from that angle. That's worthless. No idea. I have no idea if that's a penalty. Like, I genuinely have no idea. There could be an angle that comes out later where I'm like, oh, that's a blatant high stick. But I don't know. I haven't seen an angle that actually shows it. Good D. Nice stick, EJ. Love it.
Throws it hard into the Hurricane zone. As changing up some penalty killers, McCarr is back on, so is Taves.
Love it.
Is out there as Hell made the steal. Darren Hell killing some time in the near side. Great job by the penalty killers of this Avalanche squad. Canes don't break loose. Not getting any. Trying to get it in.
Fucking love it.
It's an offside call anyway. With 12 seconds to go in the Cadre penalty. And let's take a look at what's going on in the Eastern Conference. Darren Hell doing yeoman's work on the kill. Florida more time.
Unlike the Western Conference, where the mad scramble for playoffs. On the left, you have the 6 clubs. These 6 clubs are all in Florida, Tampa, Toronto, Carolina, Rangers, Pittsburgh, Boston, Washington are in. So the playoffs are set as far as the 8 clubs in the Eastern Conference. But home ice, who's going to win the division?
Oh, yeah. They're definitely. If there's someone they're bringing back, it's Val. Get out. Nice.
In their division. So they won't be in the first round unless Toronto does some sort of a crazy tear, but they're not going to get the top spot. Florida's too far out there, and so was Tampa. Carolina is looking great inside the metro.
The goal goes crazy, and Toronto just tied it up.
You're kidding me.
No.
It was 4-1.
Okay, it's fine.
Carolina. Centering pass stall. Kemper came out and cut down the angle. He's back in his free shot. Saved by Darcy Kemper in the end. Pick up the puck.
That puck didn't even get through.
Scramble in the Avalanche end. Taken by Burakovsky. Whistles it off now for Rico. Rantanen's on the move to the red line, and he'll backhand that one in. To the far side, it's Burakovsky. Drops it off looking for McKinnon. Stepping in the way. What a play by Terry.
All right. This is where stars get made right here. Who's it gonna be?
Offline. Out there for Rob Brindamore. All the way to the point. Slavin pushes it down deep. That puck ricocheted wide of the Avalanche net as Ahu got cut down. He's still on his knees. Here's Ian Cole. A slap shot blocked high. And it goes into the netting. 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go in period number 3. The Avalanche and Canes remain scoreless here at PNC.
Okay.
You're never responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card.
Woosah, chat. Woosah.
At King Soopers, seasonally fresh is all about standards. That's why we do up to a 27-point inspection on our produce. Like for oranges, we check for color and scarring and more, keeping only the best of the best on our shelves. Because when it comes to fresh for everyone, we believe the juice is worth the squeeze. King Soopers, fresh for everyone.
It's definitely full pucker. No doubt about that. Don't be sorry. You showed up for the best part of the game.
Here's the upcoming schedule presented by All Coffee Products. Sunday night, the Avalanche back at home at Ball Arena. They'll take on again the Calgary Flames. We'll have complete coverage beginning for you at 5:30 right here on Altitude. It's the Avs and Flames coming up on Sunday night.
This is the stuff you live for as a hockey fan, right? This is the exciting stuff. This is what you want to see.
We'll enjoy that. As you see right now, the Pacific Division. But how about those LA Kings? They won't go away. They just won't go away. Edmonton, Vancouver won again last night. I think they're 21-8
Time check for those that are here. 8:46, 45, 44, 43.
Avs with 34 shots on goal in this one. The Hurricanes have 33. Up down the wing. Jack Johnson will chase in on Stahl. Murray. It's a 3-meter runner. Cameron couldn't between.
Look, man, it gives me something to do with my nerves, all right? Can pick the bones, gets the energy out.
Puck is deflected into the Avalanche back to the faceoff will be in the neutral zone as we take a look at Curtis McDermott in the lineup tonight against Sam Girard back in Denver being evaluated for a lower body injury.
McDermott's played well. We saw Jack Johnson just make a really solid defensive play coming out of the pack with the puck. So the defensive force of the Avalanche. Kemper is great early, but the defensive core has really played a solid hockey game.
Here's Ian Cole. On ahead now by Natchez. McDermott. One at center pass. Goes off of Darcy Kemper. He's guarding that post. That's clear out. Could be an icing call, and it will be on the Avs. Curtis McDermott, of course, a new Colorado Avalanche player. Father, former Hartford Whaler.
I actually hate the clicky, like the blues, cherry blues, hate them. I much prefer the quieter cherry switches.
Over 1,300 Pims.
Oh, wow, the Avs about to get thrown out of a face-off circle? Who could have seen this coming?
Oh, baby. Puck is down. On top of Thomas. Champion. Strings it down deep. Here's the way it moved here.
Help. You got to help your guy there. Come on. Confer's pinning the puck behind the net. You didn't give him anything. It's a nice clear by EJ.
Chasing that one into the Avalanche. Scooted right around Alex Newball. Lifted up and out by Carolina.
Yeah, I don't like the clickies, but I did a couple months ago. I just got a Ducky Shine 7 that I am fucking in love with. It's the best keyboard I've ever had. With reds.
That was an accident approach, but I just saw it on the corner of my eye, and I'm like, oh no.
Svechnikov racing in, puts it through his legs, and the Avs take
That was almost super. Like, if Svech scored there, are you not like, that's so dope? That's so cool. And it sucks, but it would have been cool. They're just normals. I didn't get the silent absorbers for the key bottom outs or anything. But reds aren't that loud, so they don't bother me.
They don't like to see. On back to the Carolina end, set to hit. Two heavyweights of the National Hockey League going toe-to-toe. There's going to be an icing call in the cage. With 6:08 to go here, period at number 3. We're tied at 34 shots on goal and no score.
It's honestly really varied, the stuff that gets them thrown out of the circle. It's different for everybody. Excuse me, different for everybody. Yeah, he just lost the edge. He's fine. Oh, Avs won a face-off. They cheated. The most common one for Kadri is that he cheats with his feet. He crosses the line with his feet, and they just toss him. Such a great play from Kadri there to get that back to Murray, and then he just throws it to the corner, and nothing comes of it. Oh! Landy couldn't quite get on the bouncing puck there. Unfortunate. Oh, Oh, your guys' sticks are so good. That was such a sick stick from EJ there. It was a 3-on-2 if he didn't get wood on that. And the bullshit bounce. There it is. You knew it was going to be something like that. Unfortunately, the bounce just went Carolina's way.
I'm gonna be live when this game ends.
I can end it.
Just need you to hit end stream.
I got you.
Thank you, sir.
You knew it was going to be something dumb. Did that hit Kadri's stick? Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that's the way these games end a lot of the time. Nah, Kadri's mad about something else. He's mad someone took a penalty on him or throw him out of the circle or something. I don't think there's anything to look at there. There's nothing you're stopping there. That's a good goal. I mean, it definitely hit the ice and took a funny bounce, but it did go off Kadri's stick. You could make it. I mean, I can't see his skates. Is his skates touching the blue? I don't know. If it is, it's a good goal. So the Avs clearly have an angle where it shows his skates touching the blue. I don't know. It's a little bit chicken shit that they call anything on the Avs there.
The 3-row Subaru Ascent. Room for up to 8 passengers. Standard eyesight driver assist technology. Standard symmetrical all-wheel drive, plus up to 27 miles per gallon. Coming from Kelley Blue Book's most trusted and best overall brand for 2021. Order any new Subaru from Cube River Motors and we'll include your first maintenance as well as
I don't hate it. Obviously, it sucks that the Avs are in this spot, but that's hockey. Stupid bounce ends a 0-0 game. It's a great hockey game and a bounce doesn't go your way. If the Avs don't come back, I'm fine with it.
Left your laptop on the bus? Jump sleep. Can't straight think? Slug G. What you need is real sleep. So maybe it's time to ask yourself, did you get out of the wrong side of bed this morning? Or the wrong bed altogether? Mattress Firm. Unjunk your sleep.
Well, the Avs are going to be short-handed, but Nazem Kadri is red hot. Here's what happened. Had the puck in the offensive zone. This is what he's so mad about. Far side, Niederreiter's on it, and then just twist him right down.
It's a light hold. I don't. Kadri shouldn't be that mad about it.
Okay, there's the play that set him off. I thought it was something at the blue line, but there, obviously that's why he was upset.
Puck is loose. McCarr challenged by Otto. Raider side. Little top. Slavin will walk the line. Dishes back. Huge kill for the Avs. Slavin. Svechnikov shoots. Deflected wide. High on the glass. He goes to Teravainen and then bump it. Aho steers it now. Svechnikov. Picks it up top. Slavin back to Svechnikov. Sent out in front.
Ooh. EJ almost scored on his own net there. That'd have been a funny way to seal this game.
As it was cut down to the ice, and Darcy Kemper Kemper able to pounce at the top of his crease.
So a much kill for the Colorado Avalanche, the way that Carolina can shut things down. That's pretty obvious. So for Darcy Kemper, he knows. But in the back of Coach Bender's mind, when do you pull your goaltender inside of a game like this? You're not getting a whole lot of great opportunities. You give the group 3 minutes with the goalie pull.
I really don't think the reffing is that bad in this game. Other than the questionable high stick on Kadri, which I still haven't seen a quality angle of. Like, this penalty doesn't feel good, but, you know, the game's already 1-0 now.
So everybody now peeling away from their benches. Still 1:17 to go here on the kill for this Avalanche team. Then they've got to go to work. In the final couple of minutes, beat it again. I don't know when you pull it, but anti-runs has been obviously hard to solve tonight for this Avalanche squad.
Yeah,
you gamble a little bit?
Yeah, when you're down 1-0, you're not getting a lot of golden opportunities here in this third period. So, you know, maybe you pull them a little bit sooner than you would.
Avs have not had a power play here in the final frame either. This is the third liner in the period for the Avs that they had to kill off.
Kemper's got to stop playing the puck, though. Like, genuinely. It's a turnover every single time he touches it. It's not... Him playing it is not effective. Yeah, and the goal's not on Kemper at all. It's just a fucking nonsense bounce that went the Canes' way. Like, you shrug your shoulders and say that's hockey. Yeah, Taze is in the penalty box.
He had 4 hits after the second period. Eric Johnson just playing such hard, physical hockey for the Colorado Avalanche.
Here's a quick conversation with Logan O'Connor. Elma's in the circle to take the draw. 33 to go to this kill. Monumental kill. Audie's down on the ice. Pesci will steer for Natchez. Pesci. That's the Natchez. To the slot. Puck is loose.
Ooh. Fun little play there. Didn't quite connect for Carolina. That's a puck battle you'd like to see O'Connor win. Weird position here. The Avs have 3 defensemen on the ice because Taze was the man in the box. Okay, they're just going to change. They called that icing? No shot, bud. That's a terrible call. It's miracle time. Avs need one.
Darcy Kemper's gone to the bench. Top line is out. Kadri also out there with JT Compher. So the Avs have 5 forwards, and the lone defenseman is Cale McCarr. Here we go. A little bit of a gamble. 2:51 to go, but the big guns are on the ice.
They win a face-off. That's not the shot you want to take with an empty net, Mikko. It's just not. Kane's extremely aggressive on the puck. Wow, he flubbed it. Should have been the end of the game right there.
Here come the Avs in the breakout with the extra attacker. Give it
Got a pinch there. You got a pinch there. Where are you? It's not a good dump by McKinnon. Oh, Landy. Landy. That's so bad. Okay. Game over. Such a, I mean, that's not anticipation. Landy passed it right to him. That's a terrible pass by Landy.
Stayed with it up top. Yeah, just creeped across that red line. Pete read it well.
And aside from a late goal by the Avalanche, Mo, this will be the first time this year the Avalanche have been shut out.
Yep, here's Newhook. Taken by Cole. Snaps that one into the Avalanche zone. Well, this was a very good hockey game overall here tonight. A seeing eye puck.
That's the way these hockey games go. I don't even mind. It's a great hockey game. You have to have enjoyed this game. If you didn't enjoy this game, are you even a hockey fan? Like, obviously, disappointed that the Avs didn't win it, but come on. That's a great hockey game.
We're down to a minute here to go in the third. The Avs like to regroup with a couple days off. And they take on Calgary on Sunday night at Ball Arena. Stoppage and play to penalties coming up. It's going to be on the Avalanche bench, I believe.
Too many men?
So Gabe Landeskog just got himself up.
Yeah. All right. Landy got mad that he made a terrible turnover, wanted to get thrown out. Got it.
He's talking to the referee, TJ Luxmore, as he makes his way off the ice into Gary Bednar. You can't just go down the tunnel. You got to go all the way across the ice here at PNC Arena. So Landeskog is gone with 51.7 left.
I would be surprised if Coach Bednar...
I mean, the first goal wasn't even that bad, right? Like, it's a wacky-ass bounce. Something dumb happened, and that's the end of the game. That's what happens in 0-0 hockey games.
The effort has been there tonight for this Avalanche team, that's for sure. Against a high-volume shot team in the Carolina Hurricanes. The scoring chances, even for Carolina, there goes Kemper back to the bench again.
The Avs got 3 PPs in the outside of this 10-minute bullshit that Landy just took. Penalties were 3 to 4. Like, it's perfectly fine. And the only, like, really genuinely questionable penalty is the Kadri one that I haven't seen. And the penalties had nothing to do with the end of this game. Like, both teams killed their penalties. One funny bounce was the difference at 5-on-5.
After the Avalanche, as you mentioned, Mo, you know, they have tried everything on Rondo. And this is the kind of goaltending this season that Carolina is getting used to. Freddie Anderson has been fabulous. And Rondo has been great as that backup.
It really has been. The Canes have been very
Thank you for the $7. McKinnon's golf partner. Can we tell everyone that offsides is not a word? Yeah, it's offside without the S. But in America, offsides is actually also acceptable. It's accepted as the same word. So offsides is fine. You can say it either way. Yeah, Avs hit 2 posts in this game. They're 3 inches away from being the team that wins it. Instead, they lose what is really a 1-0 game with an empty netter. It is what it is. It was a great game. I really don't have many complaints tonight. You'd like to see the Avs finish. Maybe that's the only real complaint I have. Anyway, game is over. I'm going to end this watch along. We appreciate all of y'all so very much. We're going to be going live post-game a little bit delayed. We're going live at 8 p.m. Nuggets pregame is on right now. We will be live after that. So if you want to be mad and yell and scream in the chat on the post-game, you got to wait like 20 minutes. But we'll be live in a second. Enjoy the chair. And I'm going to go turn the stream off while you're staring at this chair.